Woo!
What's
And
happening,
we're here.
Fishheads? We're back.
We're
Another
back.
Thursday. We're back for Black Friday.
Yes.
Starting quite early this year.
I know, way earlier than usual. And we'll talk all about that on this stream.
Yes. If you guys haven't already, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Helps us out tremendously. That like button especially.
Sorry, Cole says F-bombs and shirtless Rich. Here we go.
I got a hat on today.
He's starting it early.
If you guys are wondering why I have a hat on, we have Waterbox hats. If you guys don't know that. Now you do.
Yes, so I have a Waterbox shirt because we have Waterbox shirts. I don't know. We're going casual Thursday, I guess, on this stream.
Yeah.
And we're talking Black Friday, sales, all that stuff. And then we're also going to leave some time for any questions. So make sure you drop them into the chat. Waterbox related, aquarium related, whatever. We'll spend some time on some Q&A at the end of the stream. So drop those in the chat and Keenan will grab those out.
Yep. Let's do it. So we're talking Black Friday.
Yeah, it started today.
Yes,
The earliest
it
we've
did.
ever started Black
Very
Friday.
early. Running all the way to the 28th, which
Wow.
is crazy. That we've never done that before. We're going to jump on over to the website, Keenan.
Yeah, give me a second. My computer is extremely slow.
Oh, it's not feeling it today.
No worries. So guys, again, I know a lot of you guys probably picked up your tank on Blue Friday, but there's still time on Black Friday. You're not going to get as big of savings, but you're still going to get some savings.
Yeah. So if you missed out, you're still working on it, you know, definitely check that out. So that's happening now, like you said, until November 28th. So it's a pretty extensive, longer sale. And it's going to include, of course, aquariums, accessories, that kind of good stuff.
Again, if you guys have questions, post them below. We're going to do a Q&A after we run through some of these details.
Yes. One thing we can talk about while Ken's bringing that up is, and it's been very popular, is our Plus editions.
Yes. Yes, so if you guys weren't around for Blue Friday, we launched the Plus editions. We launched the Plus editions, I think, back in 2019.
Very long time ago. And they weren't quite. I know we reference it, but they're not even like similar at all as far as.
Yeah, so back then they were we just paired the lighting with the tank. We basically eliminated the guesswork on the lighting, but now we've gone and eliminated the guesswork not only on the lighting, but all the equipment and even beyond that. So
Yeah.
if you haven't already in the US, coming soon to other markets, check out the Plus editions. Great value. You're going to save a little bit more money than you would on just buying the tank by itself.
Yep.
So
It's
why are
good
you yawning?
savings. I don't know. I couldn't hide it. I couldn't like hold my yawn in. I'm sorry.
She's like, wow, Rich, this is really boring.
No, I mean a yawn has to come out. Like if my face is out, I get a weird look on my face as I'm trying to like hold back a yawn. So
Look, I'm just messing with you.
all
We
right.
got in here with us today. Island Reef. Linda Reeves is back with us. Brandon, Justin Jenkins. I want to know where you guys are tuning in from. I always like hearing that. So here you got bleh. It's Black
It's not our
Friday.
day. It's just
No,
not
it's
our
not.
day.
It's just an off day. November 16th to 28th is our Black Friday. That is by far probably 4 times longer than we usually run Black Friday. Possibly. So we're running this in the US, Canada, United Kingdom, and Europe. So definitely take advantage of this. We're giving 10% off all Waterbox aquarium systems. You're going to save a little bit more than that on the Plus edition. As you can see, there are additional 5% off of those. And 10% off Waterbox accessories. So if you're looking to get into a tank, you didn't pull the trigger on Blue Friday, this is a good time. It gives you a lot of time to think about what you're going to buy as well.
Yeah, and with accessories, I mean, we got RODI units, magnets, lids, salt, you know, a lot of options for that. So even if you already got your tank on Blue Friday, you need to get some of your additional accessories. You didn't grab them then. Now's a great time because you're going to get 10% off of those.
Yeah. And also,
savings.
I do want to, I don't know the rules on what I can say with some other vendors, but starting tomorrow, keep an eye out for some other sales that are going to pop up on some of our most popular brands that we partner with. So those are going to be happening as well throughout the sale.
True. Because they run in their own things. Because Blue Friday has become more extended. Like a lot of people say, oh, Blue Friday is, or not, Black Friday is the day after Thanksgiving. But it doesn't work that way anymore. It's just like more of an extended event.
Cole always gets me laughing. When he's talking.
Yeah. What is he up to now? Oh God.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
can't
gonna
read that one. Cole, we love you. You're great. I don't know what else we're talking about.
What do you guys got any questions? We got Chris, people tuning in from Tennessee, Missouri, Saskatchewan, Canada. Evan wants the polos. Lots of people want these polos. We don't. These are like, I don't know. We've always said that these are like shirts for the staff. I suppose
We don't need y'all impersonating Waterbox employees, y'all. Some of y'all can't be trusted as impersonating
And this
us.
shirt, by the way, that I'm wearing is like the OG shirt from like.
You don't wear the real logo one.
No, I
He
don't.
doesn't wear
Ever.
anything else.
No.
This is my life uniform. If you guys notice the blue, we don't do the blue in the logo, so this is the OG. These were embroidered back when the company first started. I won't go into details. I like these shirts.
He won't give them up. We have shirts with the correct logos, but he refuses to wear them. And he's just like, I have the wrong logo.
Well,
it's cool.
I'm going to call out Under Armour because Under Armour made a really good shirt about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and now they're shit. Okay, so this was a great shirt. Then they started using crappier materials, and I just don't like them. So I go with the OG logo. So.
I think we have to turn our logo back to the blue so it matches your shirt because you're not giving it up.
Yeah, these things have been washed like 9,000 times.
They're
Still
great. No, they are really great
perfect
shirts.
shape.
They're super, super comfortable. And if you have never tried our actual t-shirts that we have available, these are probably the most comfortable t-shirts that you will ever wear. They're like tri-blend, super, super comfy.
Yeah.
If you're looking for some nice shirts, the Reps and Waterbox, definitely you will love your t-shirts. And I think while Keenan kind of grabbed some, I thought we were looking at pictures of tanks.
Any advice on what size UV
Okay.
sterilizer for the 230.6?
Oh man, I do not know.
What? Excuse
This has
me.
been said. I want to say it's going to be a 40 to 50 watt, but you have to look at the manufacturer because I don't know who's making UV sterilizers anymore. I don't use a lot of them in general, and look at their rating, but it's going to be, I believe, somewhere between 40 and 57 watts, which you're going to need for that size tank.
Thank you, Linda.
I won't ever say those words again.
Better not. When to add a protein skimmer? Thanks.
Really, as soon as you're done cycling and you're going to be adding livestock is a great time to add a skimmer. You don't have to add it that early, but it's only going to be beneficial just for the fact that it's going to take out waste and keep your water quality better. So the earlier you add it, there's no point really running it through a cycle necessarily, but after that, you are good to go.
I wasn't sure to throw this one up, but I'm sure you'll have a good answer for it.
I hope so. I'm just kidding. Do the cubes work for freshwater tanks like for betas?
No,
Nope.
wrong one. I was going to say, really, Keenan? You know the answer to this.
Wrong one, but you can go for this.
Yeah, so pretty much any model we have that is designed or under the saltwater category works perfectly good for freshwater and vice versa. Ask Adriana, who's in our chat here. She was an owner spotlight on Blue Friday. Any freshwater series can also be used for saltwater. So they're just categorized like that on our website, but they can be used either way. When you laugh, I want to read the comments.
Cole, I don't know. He knows my sense of humor. He gets me every time. I just look down and I see like these.
You should.
comments. Why are your tanks so expensive, says Steve. Well, Steve, let's give you the shortest answer possible. Tanks are first off, our tanks are all made by hand. It's not like done by some automation or some, assembly line with machines and stuff. They're all glued by, master technicians, but also we're using super expensive Starfire glass. So it's all ultra clear, low iron glass, which is expensive. We also use very thick glass on all of our tanks. We use, it's all high grade materials, which equates to a higher price.
So I will
You
say,
can get a lot cheaper tanks on the market,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
But you get what you pay for.
Right. So Steve, I can say 100%. If you see a water box next to other brands and standard aquariums, you're probably considering they're more economical. you will 100% have your question answered. Blow your mind right away if you saw one in person. The cleanliness and the quality and build ship of it and quality, all that is, they're second to none.
Yeah.
So I ask anybody, look in our user group on Facebook, ask around. The people will tell you that once you have a water box, you 100% get it.
Go look at the seam of a tank at like PetSmart. And then go look at the seam of a water box. I guarantee you will.
Or just the color of the glass. Because water box is going to be clear glass. Your other one's going to be green glass.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
I mean, it's
all y'all in the comments who have a water box, tell them
back us up.
why it is more expensive than a basic aquarium.
And it says, do you know a filter roller will fit the 230.6? So it'll definitely fit most of like Clarisy. What are some other ones?
Clear. Clarisy clear.
It'll definitely fit the Reef Factory. I don't know if Linda's in the U.S.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Or Canada?
No, U.S.
U.S. Okay, so yeah, Reef Factory will fit. And then others I won't name may fit if you modify
We don't say that name.
if you modify this stuff. So, actually, the very smallest one of the name I won't name will fit. The larger one, you might need some modifications. No, same name. I didn't recognize the question changed. Do you have bigger manifolds available?
We have a single and dual manifold, but that is it. However, in our help desk articles on the website is an actual YouTube video one of our people put together where they built their own manifold. So you can follow that guideline and make one as big as you need. But we have not found that there's enough people that need more than a dual manifold to produce something larger.
How many bags of sand do I need for my 110.4?
Depends on how thick you want it, but on average, I'm gonna say you probably want probably like 60 pounds. Just to kind of like a moderate level. If you're gonna keep things that need a deeper sand bed, you're gonna go higher than that. You can also find online some sand bed calculators. That's gonna tell you based upon the type of sand you use, the dimensions of your aquarium, and how thick you want it, of how many bags you're gonna wanna use, if you wanna get more exact to it.
Okay.
Now we looking at
Favorite tanks?
Okay. So we're talking about today where we should showcase what our favorite builds that we've done have been. Just since we didn't really have anything to show for that today.
Yeah, and we've built a lot of aquariums.
We have. So we're going to do Rich's pick first. Your favorite build.
Let's do yours first, 'cause I have it queued up.
We're doing mine first. My favorite one, I think just due to the sheer size of it, and this was at the time our biggest production model aquarium, was the Reef LX 7-foot. And now our biggest model is actually the 8-foot. But this at the time was our largest. And
It's the most extensive build we've done too, the longest and most extensive.
yes, so there is, I don't know, we ended up doing like 26 plus weeks of this a guide to a large reef aquarium. Partnered with Living Reef Aquarium on this one, which was great. Just to give you a reference, that bubble coral off to the left side that doesn't look so large is a solid 12 to 18 inches across.
Yeah.
Like it's a big bubble coral, and it does not look it whenever you look into comparison of the size of the aquarium. So I like big tanks and I cannot lie.
Nice.
So this would be my favorite for sheer size of this one here.
I think also the aquascape you did in that tank was amazing.
It did turn out really, really good. We used the Carib Sea and some of their absolutely insanely huge arches in this, which in a large aquarium really was necessary to still get good water flow and have that open scape look. And there is actually a whole video in this series that is about aquascaping. So if you've ever wondered about kind of like do's and don'ts and stuff, check that one out. It's on a larger scale, but you can use the same principles on any aquarium, really.
Again, if you guys are looking to really dive into some really good, like really detailed Waterbox content on this build, again, it was like 26 weeks, and we go into amazing amount of detail throughout.
Like choosing your equipment, setting it up. I mean, every little aspect of it went into more how to design your flow, the importance of flow, all of that.
We even talked about like cable management and
like everything.
Yeah, like
through
even up to like how
stocking.
much power you're gonna need and everything like that.
Care requirements and everything of different types of corals. So definitely,
A good one to binge watch.
yes, it's a really good series. It's so pretty. You can see just how open, but some of these arches, I think some of these are like 2 or 3 foot arches from Carib Sea. I mean, those things themselves weigh like 80
I already
pounds.
see like a lot of coraline growing in on that. That tank was, how long was that tank set up for? Like
I don't remember. At least,
year and a half?
at least 26 weeks. No, just kidding. Longer than that.
I think it was. I mean, it was there until
Probably a solid
we
year and a half.
moved
Yeah.
that studio. Mm-hmm. So
But you can see that tank goes forever. And
Yeah.
just to mention, that's the 7 foot. We now have a production model 8 foot LX.
thing is a beast.
It is huge. And quite a few of those have gone out, and even some of them are posted in our user groups. If you're not in our Facebook user group, go join. We have so many people getting new water boxes right now. It's going to be a great place to see so many different types of builds and ways to do it and stuff. So it's a great group to join. So much positivity. It's not drama. We love
Yeah,
it.
very, very friendly group.
Mm-hmm.
What you got? That's it? My turn?
Good turn.
My favorite build, which I got a lot of builds that I love, but my favorite was the ORA build, which we
Yep.
did a fully aquacultured system. So everything in here is aquacultured. We're not using live rock. We're using all aquacultured corals, all captive bred fish, right? Mm-hmm. So the whole thing, nothing came from the wild on this tank. Even the invertebrates were captive bred.
Yep.
If you guys remember, what was the snail's name?
Gary,
Gary, yes.
don't bring up
guys-
bad memories. What were you going to ask? We just unleashed a can of worms,
Yeah, I
Rich.
know I did.
Damn
So
it.
maybe you guys know, remember Gary. He's in our frag tank. So again, I love this tank. All aquaculture, God of
Look
War.
how little that red Ghani is. That's the huge one that's got in the 90.3 that we set up recently
Yeah.
with the Plus Edition. Like, it's huge.
So the thing, if you guys don't know about ORA corals and fish, check them out. ORAfarm.com. Really amazing company. They've been around 25 years or more, probably 26, 27 now.
Something like that.
Really great company. What I love about when you buy their corals is what you see here. When you buy, let's say you buy like a Polypora or like a bird's nest, you're not just getting like a little tiny fragment. You're getting a mini colony.
Yeah, got multiple branches
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So it's good size and it's super healthy
Same
to
thing
start
with
with.
the zoanthids. The gonoporas are large. The euphyllias are large. You're getting these really nice corals, and they come from an aquaculture or a mariculture facility. So
Also gotta say, if you haven't seen it, search ORA on our YouTube channel, and we have about like a 21 or 22 minute video, I believe, of us actually touring ORA. And I mean, we're going all the way from baby fish to the coral part to sharks, you know, all aspects of ORA and their facility. It is such a great video. You get to see behind the scenes that you're really never going to see otherwise. So do check that out when you got about 30 minutes of free time. It's well worth it. So do search that one up. It's from a couple years ago, but it's so good.
yeah.
We need to visit again.
And that's my favorite tank. I want to do a larger peninsula here. It may or may not be a peninsula, but I want to do a larger version of the ORA build
Yep,
here.
we do.
So keep an eye out for that.
Through studio changes
in.
and construction and stuff, most of our tanks have been torn down, so we have to restart a lot of it from scratch.
Let's do my favorite tank.
Oh, what? Keenan got himself up in there. All right, what is Keenan's favorite build we've done?
Freshwater. I knew it. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah,
Very nice.
Yeah, Clear 4820. I think we did this for Blue Friday in 2021.
Yes, so this was done in Blue Friday, actually from Scott from Ocean State Aquatics, OSA. And this is a really good one. I loved it. Plants are coming out of the water. You've got a lot of nice variety. This was generally very self-sustaining. Not a whole bunch of work had to go into it. A nice variety of fish. Our fish actually were breeding there. Our Cory cats and our tetras bred in there.
I think a lot of those fish are over in the school tank. Right?
Yes, most of this
We
did go
donated
over
them.
to a donated school aquarium when we took it down.
You haven't seen it, but those rainbows are massive.
I bet so. Very nice
tank.
choice.
I love when you aquascape like a planted tank and you have that like aquatic and the terrestrial kind of thing going on where it comes out of the water and it's in the water.
Makes it feel much larger as well. Like it makes the whole thing feel so much bigger. This is our clear 4820, which is a beautifully sized freshwater aquarium. But by having the plants and the wood and everything kind of come up to the top, it does make it feel like an even bigger
it's so cool.
system.
You got the driftwood coming out. It just gives it a whole different level of depth. It looks really natural, you know.
Wow, Keenan snuck in his favorite. We didn't know he was doing that. That is great.
I like it.
All right. Do we pull in more?
What are we doing?
Pulling questions,
Oh, okay.
I think.
Just wanted to mention, for those of you just joining us, our Black Friday did start today. So if you're looking to get into a water box or replenish some supplies or whatever it may be, you have until the 28th, 12 days, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And that's in all markets. So take advantage of that for sure.
I want to take one that's on here just because I think it's a good question. Angel's Reef said, what is your guys' favorite model? Rich?
Favorite model? Man, that is a really tough one.
I know
Keenan?
yours.
Keenan, what's your favorite model?
I think I'm aligned with you.
The Frag?
Yeah.
Yeah. I picked the Frag for ease of maintenance. If I wasn't such a short person, I would say the LX, just because of the sheer size. Like a big aquarium is something that's awe-inspiring. Frag-wise, that's a 105.4, but that's cool.
No, it's a Frag.
Yeah, it's a frag, yeah.
Yeah, it said 165. What did it say?
I don't know.
Anyway,
It's
yes, the Frag is easy for maintenance, but if like it didn't matter, I would go LX just because it's large. Rich? Oof. On the spot.
This is going to be like a really bad one, but I think probably the Frag. But I'm going to go with...
Don't be all stealing our answer.
I really like the Reef LX.
Yeah.
For a number of reasons. Because of how large you can go. Like the stand is pre-assembled for you.
Yeah.
It's the premium product, right? Not that all of our tanks aren't premium, but this one's like as big as you can go, as already set up as you can go. So
It's wide, it's tall, it's just...
it goes up to 8 feet.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. 380 gallons.
I know, I'm kind of torn on if we should bring an 8-foot here.
I know.
So so we'll take y'all's opinion. We were talking about future builds. We know
We're going to say yes.
I know. We're talking about future builds, and of course we need an LX here. And we've done a 6-foot, we've done a 7-foot LX. Do we bring an 8-foot here to the studio? By just thinking about like the sheer size and space and stuff like that, do we bring an 8-foot?
I know.
And I'm torn.
It would make a really cool flagship tank. Just so you guys know, when we rebuilt this studio, we literally tore the front of the building open and put double doors in so that it's easier to get big tanks into the studio.
So we can just reel
We then
big crates in.
just over here ripped more walls out and put double doors there as well. So we wanted to be easy to bring tanks in and out.
Take a pallet jack and just run a tank right into the studio.
No matter how much construction you do, it's not going to be easy to bring in an 8-foot tank. Like,
No.
You can put as many double doors in as you want.
It's a big
gonna
one.
be difficult.
For the 7-foot at the other studio, we brought out living reef in to do it because
Yeah.
we're like, no,
Yeah.
there's not enough of us for that, and we don't want to. But yeah, so we definitely have an LX that's going to
I
come in
think
the studio.
that 8-foot actually, we have a hydraulic lift. I think that 8-foot's max is above that hydraulic lift capacity.
We would be bringing living reef to do it again, just because.
Yeah.
All right. So Black Friday has started. Definitely go check it out. If you haven't gotten your water box yet, do it. Now's the time. If you need accessories, grab them while they're on sale. And of course, next week is Thanksgiving, so we're not here.
I'm gone all week.
You're gone all week. I'm gone part of the week, but so we're not here.
I'm going to hang out with Linda in Colorado.
Oh snap!
I am going to Colorado, but not really to hang out with Linda.
Linda's gonna be like, "Hi, well, come visit."
Bring the horse head.
Yeah, bring the horse head. I don't think they're gonna let that on the plane too easily. Let you know, the horse head is still in this office.
Yeah, it's on my desk.
It's
directly next to me. I can admire it all day long.
So if you need to go talk to Rich in his office or have a meeting or something, there's a giant golden horse head just sitting there. It's disturbing.
No, it's wonderful.
So we're not here next week. We'll be back the following week with something. Don't know. But hopefully you guys all have a great Thanksgiving, jumping on the Black Friday sale.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time.
See you.